morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lifts. So today we have 8 exercises alternating between strength and cardio, and we're going to do a time drop workout today. Heels up, right then left. So we're going to do our first round, 60 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. We're going to do our second round, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. And our third round will be 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Let's take that right leg. We're going to swing it front to back. So nice and tall. Starting to work on holding our balance. 4, 3, 2, good. Switch it over to the other side. Swing it front to back. Hold on to something if you need to. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's take it out to the side, out and cross. So tap and tap is a good place to start. Stop at the midline of the body. For a lot of you, if you've had a recent hip replacement. 2. Good. Switch it over to the other leg, out and in. So again, tap and tap. Just work on that full range of motion of your hips side to side. Hips 2. Good. Switching legs, heel down, toe up, moving from the hip. 4, 3, change direction. We're still standing nice and tall on that opposite leg. Let's switch. Heel down, toe up. 4, 3, change direction. Good. 4, 3, slow deadlift right here. Hinge it forwards. Stand up nice and tall. So hinge, 2, lift, 2. So shoulders are down and back. We want to think about tucking the ribs under. We're just going to use that position, protect our spine. We just want to make sure we're not going forwards and then rounding that upper back. Hinge, lift, last one. All right, hamstring curls, reach and pull right here. So we did a strength. Now we're going to do a little bit of cardio. 4, 3, 2. All right, slow squat. Take it down, 2, up, 2. So sit the hips back towards the heels. Lift it up, down, and lift. So down, 2, up, 2. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Bring it up. Jumping jacks, tap and tap. We're running through some of the moves that we're going to do today. We're kind of trying to follow that format. Little strength, little cardio. 4, 3, forward step and reach. Right here. Forward step. Pull it back. Reach and pull. 4, 3, 2. We're going to slow it down, open book. Forward, open, close, back. Forward, open, close, and back. Bring it into the center, power march or jog. Either one is fine. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, step it out, side lunge, hold it in place, little side to side. We do have side lunges with curls today. 4, 3, 2, step together, skater, side step, little cross behind. Remember, we're not going crazy here. We're still just trying to warm up a little bit. So this is your opportunity to keep it low impact. Hold it in the center. Circle the arm back. Bring it back around. Or not back around. Switching over to the other side. So nice, good backward strokes. Good. Let's bring the arms up in the front. We're just going to open and we're going to close. Good. 4, 3, 2. All right, give yourself a little bit of space. We're going to do our plank walkouts. feet hip width or a little bit wider. We're gonna hinge it forwards. We're gonna walk out to our plank. We're gonna hold, and then we're gonna walk it all the way back up to standing. This is, again, one of our moves for our workout today. During the workout, I want you to try to do your walkout quickly. Now, quickly for you is gonna be different than quickly for me. I just want you to try to go kind of quick. You can also do an incline walkout where you actually put your hands on the seat of a chair and you step back into a plank. Good, let's bring it all the way up into the center. We're gonna go for our heel stomps right here. Stomp and stomp. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders. Grab a quick drink of water. So we're gonna go through our workout for today. We have 1 deadlift, 1 lunge. That is our strength exercise. Then we have our Heismann, which is our 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do squat, rotation, squat, rotation. We have jumping jacks. We have an overhead press into a tricep extension. Now you can do a press, hinge forward, and a kick back, or you can do side raise and kick it back. So it's a little different, but it's possible. Plank walkouts, side lunge, bicep curl, and then skaters. Those are our moves for today. So decide if you want to grab dumbbells. I'm gonna do dumbbells for sure for the upper body, but for lower body, I might start with body weight today. With 60 seconds, squat and deadlift in 3, 2, and 1. Or deadlift and lunge. I don't know why I said squat and deadlift. So deadlift, stand tall, lunge it back. I would say most of you are probably gonna be just fine if you do this with some dumbbells. I'm just choosing to go body weight today, at least for this part. For upper body, I'm definitely gonna grab dumbbells. I'm gonna hinge, lift, squat, and tall. Hinge, lift, lunge. Normally we do a deadlift and a squat. Today we're doing a deadlift and a lunge, so I need to get my brain working. So hinge and lift. You have 20 seconds. And we do have 20 seconds rest. So as our work period gets a little bit shorter, it gets shorter by about 15 seconds. Our work period is shortened by 15. Our rest period is only shortened by 5. Here's 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. So a little bit of recovery here. We're gonna go for our Heismann, which is our triple march or our jog to the side. So if you wanna get ready, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Time's on, 1, 2, 3. So a little side to side. Want that little bit of a pause. If you wanna keep it low impact, quick feet, sidestep it right here. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. But if you can, we're gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. So nice, good, quick feet. If you need to stay in place, you can do that too, but I want you to try to travel, get a little bit side to side. Good, so 20 seconds. As we get through farther into the workout, it's gonna feel like what happened all the time because it's gonna go from 60 seconds to 45 to 30. It's gonna be a lot quicker at the end. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, we're gonna do a squat and 2 rotations. Squat and rotation. So I want you to focus on a good controlled core. If you just want to do a squat with 2 knee lifts without the rotation, that's okay too. 2 and 1. Good, so bring it up. Squat, we're gonna rotate, rotate. Squat, this is your strength, so we don't have to fly through these. Later on, you can choose to add a dumbbell if you'd like. But squat, turn, turn. Option 2, squat, march, and march. You're still going to focus on that core, making sure that we don't rotate. So you choose to rotate or you choose to not rotate. So if you have spine issues, you can choose not to rotate. Good. Got about 10 seconds here. Next exercise is going to be jumping jacks. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in the center. So nice deep breaths. Next exercise is going to be jumping jacks. And then we are going to need to grab dumbbells. So we're going to do a press with an extension. That's going to be exercise 5, 3, 2, and 1. So tap and tap. So if you want to take the arms all the way up, or if you want to take them just halfway, that's okay too. You can do palms forward, just something to try to get those heart rates elevated. Good, so tap, tap. If you want to make it a little bit different, you can do front and side. This is a little bit harder. You really got to move those arms kind of quick. Each time you tap your toe, we're going to bring it up. You can bring it here and here, front and side. You can do something different each round. It's completely up to you. Now we've got 15 seconds. If you're really starting to feel it, you can work your brains. This is going to be a lot harder than you think it is. Good, up and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to grab a dumbbell. Now you can do one dumbbell in each hand. I'm going to go ahead and do one dumbbell holding it on the ends. We're going to get a lot of reps in, so don't be afraid to go a little bit lighter than maybe you normally would, or to go heavier and not do the full 60 seconds, but right here. So we're going to press it up, we're going to lower, we're going to lift, and we're going to bring it down. Press up, lower, lift, and down. We want to make sure that we're not pressing out and then dropping our chin to our chest, because it's the only way that we don't hit our head. We're trying to keep our chin parallel to the floor, dumbbell close to the body. We're just going to bring it, press it up, lower, lift, and down. Check your arms, make sure that we're not popping the elbows out to the side. If you're having a hard time getting your arms straight, make sure that the elbows aren't out. We want to pull them in. Good, we've got 10 seconds. We're going to go plank walkouts. We're going to try to go quick. If you want to add a push-up, you absolutely can. Otherwise, good. Rest, you can just do the walkouts or step back into a plank. So hands on the seat of a chair, step back into a plank, keeping your chest over the chair, step it forwards, and then stand tall. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to hinge it. We're going to walk it out kind of quick, so there's no pause. So if you can avoid the pause, when we get out to our plank, we walk out and then we come right back up again. You can also bring it up, arms reach for the sky. Walk it out, walk it back, stand tall, arms reach for the sky. When we come to stand tall, we're not rounding and rolling our way up. We're using our hips. We're using our hamstrings, bracing our core. That's what we're using to lift ourselves. We're trying to use the back of the legs. We've stabilized our spine, but we're unfolding from a hinge versus a rounded spine. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, side lunge, bicep curl. So I'm going to do one dumbbell in each arm or in each hand. I'm going to step out, dumbbell on either side of my leg, curl it at the top. Good, time's on. So I'm going to step out, stand tall, curl at the top, switch sides. Step out, curl it at the top. If you want to do one dumbbell, you'll hold it at the ends, just like we did for the press-ups, or just like I did for the press-ups. Step out, push off, and tall. So this is a little core challenge here. Again, we want to make sure that we're not rounding our spine to get to the floor. We want to make sure we're not pressing our knees out and coming up. So we step out. Your knee is going to go forwards. The challenge is to step out and sit back into your hips. That's okay. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Dumbbells down. Skaters is our last exercise. So you can do your low impact skaters. You can do high impact. It's completely up to you. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So side step. You can keep it here. You can add the punch. You can add a pull. But I want that little bit of a tap. So cross behind, tap the toe back again without turning your body. So we're just thinking nice, good steps. You can actually hop it over to the side, add a little cross, hop and cross. I'm trying not to touch my toe to the floor. I'm trying to hold my balance. You're over halfway here. After this, we have a short rest. Then we're going to repeat, but we're going to drop it from 60-20 to 45-15. So you're going to lose a little work time, but you're also going to lose just a little bit of rest time. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a drink. We're going to adjust our work rest period so you can decide how are you doing on your weights. Your work period is going down. Your rest period is too, just a little bit, but your work period is going down. Can you go up in weights? So if you were body weight for a lot of it, can you bump it up a little and just hold a dumbbell or two? Maybe you can go from a 5-pounder to a 6-pounder. And then it goes 7.5 and 8, and then it goes by 5s. It goes 10, 15, I don't know why. Well, 12.5, and maybe 17.5. They're getting better. But we're gonna start deadlift with lunge. But the whole point is if you did body weight, like I did body weight round 1, I'm gonna grab a couple dumbbells round 2. And I'm gonna focus that on, or base that on my lunge and how my knees are feeling today. But 45 seconds. We're gonna start fairly shortly. Good. In 8, 7, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're gonna do our deadlift with our lunge. So you're gonna hinge forward, and then you're gonna step into your lunge. I am stepping back. You are more than welcome to step forwards as well. If you have knee issues, normally stepping back into your lunge is going to feel a little bit better. So you're going to step, so hinge forward, stand tall, lunge it, and then stand. So a little lunge or a little deadlift, and then a little lunge. You have 10 seconds. I told you it's going to feel super fast, losing 15 seconds of work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Dumbbells down. We're going to go for our Heismann. We got 10 seconds rest left. So I'm going to get into position 2 and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can keep up with the music. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. But if you can, we're going to try to go faster. You probably won't be on beat, and that's okay. For this one, I kind of try to tune out the music a little bit. I just like being on beat. Probably because I struggled with it so much when I was a kid. Good, 15 seconds. So we're going for nice quick feet. Direction change, controlling where your feet are going, holding your balance with that pause. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Squat with rotation. I am going to choose to add a dumbbell. You can, even if you don't do the rotation, you can just squat knee lifts. So it's kind of a weighted march. 2 and 1. So option 1, squat, march, march, no rotation. Option 2, squat, rotate, and rotate. Squat, rotate, rotate. So remember, this is your strength, so we don't have to fly through this. I just want you to think about good squat, a little deep if you can, good rotate, rotate. Good 10 seconds. Then we're going to go for our jumping jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells down. We're going to go for jumping jacks. We've got our tap and tap. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So jacks. Now, if you want to, we're not doing a lot of chest today, unless you decided to do push-ups in your walkouts. So I'm really going to focus on a little chest fly here. Open and close. So tap and tap. You can do regular jacks. You can do front jacks. If you need to, you can even be here. So if you've got to keep it low, or you can keep it here. But I'm going to really open and close. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Overhead press, tricep extension. So again, this is one dumbbell or 2. If you're going to do 2, that'll be good, just because your arms, good, time's on. 15 seconds is fast. If you've got that time, or you've got that weight, each arm is going to work independently. So here my arms are kind of working together, and you're going to have one strong one that's going to want to take over. If you know you have a strong one that's going to want to take over, you can also try to relax that arm a little bit, make the other one do a little bit more work. Good, we've got 12 seconds. So control the ribs. Again, make sure we're not arching our low back and puffing out our chest. Tuck it under. Good, rest. Bring it in. We have our walkouts or our step back into a plank. I'm going to do a few. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is the seat of my chair. Step it back, step it forwards, stand tall. Notice I'm not stepping my entire body back. I'm just opening up from the hips down to my heels. So we don't want to step the whole body back so that our arms are way out in front of us. And it's like that for your walkouts too. So we don't want to walk it out and have the arms way out there and then come back up again. They are going to be ahead of you since you're walking, but I want you to still try to keep them a little bit under control so you know where your arms are at all times. Trying to keep your shoulders close to your wrists. Good, bring it all the way up. We have side lunges, bicep curls. That 30 seconds is going to feel ridiculously fast today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Side lunge, step it out. Curl it at the top. Side lunge, curl it at the top. It's okay if your side lunge doesn't go super deep. So we're going to just step out, step in, curl, and down. Option, step out, stand tall, curl and lower. Good, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. We have skaters. So you can start by getting into that skater movement. This is our active recovery, 2 and 1. So side step, nice good cross behind. So step, little tap. And again, you can keep your arms low. You can make them big, especially if you're doing low impact. If you add those arms in, heart rate's gonna go up. 20 seconds. You can add a bigger hop and a little bit of a longer pause, or a bigger hop and go right into the other side. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around, grab a quick drink. We are now going for 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. This is your opportunity to go a little bit heavier one more time. Since it's only 30 seconds, I'm going to try a little bit heavier dumbbells. So we've got a 32 count, and then we're going to go right into it. So our last 8 exercises for the day. It's like 5 minutes. 6. Here's 4, 3. Deadlift with a lunge right here. So hinge it forwards. Stand tall. Lunge it back and up. Hinge, lift, lunge, and up. I'm noticing that when I step forward, my feet don't like to be even, so I'm trying to keep an eye on that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got our Heismann here. This is our triple step. 4, 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's only 30 seconds, so this is your opportunity to push it, to go a little faster, to go a little farther, go a little heavier with the weights. It's only 30 seconds. It's quick. Good. Less than 15 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat with rotation. Or squat with a weighted march. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So squat, lift, march, and march. Option 2, squat, lift, rotate, rotate. And especially when you start adding in a dumbbell, especially when it starts getting heavier, you've got to control that weight. If you're just kind of flinging it back there when you've got a 3 or a 5, and now you're grabbing an 8 or a 10, you've got to control that dumbbell. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. We have our jumping jacks. Some of the things that we do, 2 and 1, so tap it. Some of the things that we do when we've got a light weight, we can't do when we've got a heavy weight. So I'm gonna take it up and in, open, up, out, in. This is a little brain game. You just kind of have to get those arms on autopilot or legs on autopilot and kind of focus on upper body. 2 and 1. All right, press with an extension. So whenever you start working out, 2 and 1. Press, lower, lift, and down. You start with technique and then you add weight. So it's okay to do a round or two body weight, light weight before you add in heavy weights. You can also treat them like warm-up sets sometimes. So up, lower, lift, and down. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. We have our walkouts. We have our walkouts for our step back. 2 and 1. Hinge it forward. Walk it out to a plank. Walk it all the way back up. Walk it out. Walk it up. Arms up if you can. Walk it out. Walk it back. Standing tall. We got to come all the way up. All the way up. We don't want to get stuck part way. All the way up. Reach it. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. Side lunge. Bicep curls. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So I'm going to step it out. Stand tall. Curl it up and down. Step it out. Stand tall. Curl and down. So remember, when you go up in weights, your speed's probably going to go down. Your reps are going to go down as well. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to get my last curl in. All right, we've got skaters. Last exercise. 2 and 1. Good. So side step. Add that cross. Hop it if you can. Side hop. Good. 15 seconds left. You're over halfway. Last exercise. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a drink. Give yourself a minute. Grab a drink. Walk around. We are going to go to the floor to stretch. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the floor. Join in when you are ready. If you need to do the stretching while you're standing or seated, you absolutely can. You're just going to modify holding onto a wall or a chair or sitting in a chair. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. We're going to sit on our hips as tall as we can, shoulders down, hands close to your body if you can. You can lean back a little, but we're still keeping that tall posture. Legs a little bit wide, right leg. We're going to go in and out. Don't force it to go to the floor. We don't want you to lift your hips to get it up there. I just want the wiggle. Today, I just want the wiggle. There's also your opportunity to get your heart rate and breathing a little bit lower. 2, 1. Good. Bring it in. Same thing on the other side. In and out. And you can see, if you watch, this leg on me does not like to go in as far. We all have one side that's a little tight, one side that maybe has had some injuries and doesn't work quite the same. And here's 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, both legs out straight. So feet are relaxed, knees are straight. We want to sit as tall as we can, and then we start to walk ourselves forward. So if you're really tight or you're not rocking your pelvis forwards, you're going to be back here and reaching. So we want to try to rock the pelvis up so that it's just like you're standing, your bowl is centered, you're sitting on your sits bones. And for some of you, that might be your challenge. You're really, really, really tight. You can also elevate your hips. You can try this sitting in a chair. If you're doing the sitting in a chair, just make sure you don't fall out of said chair. Good, bring it in. We're gonna take right leg, cross it over the left, foot on the floor, sit as tall as you can. You're gonna pull your knee towards your opposite shoulder. You can add a rotation if you would like, but it is not a requirement. Good, let's switch it over to the other side. So cross the foot. Again, sit as tall as you can and bring the knee towards the opposite shoulder. If you are rounded back, you're not going to feel the stretch in the outside of your hip like you would want. You're going to not feel it there. So sitting tall is going to help you feel it a little bit more in that hip and outer thigh than it would be if you were just, if you were kind of rocked back. Good, bring it into the center. We're gonna flip it over, hands and knees, child's pose. So tuck your knees, tuck your toes under, sit your hips back towards your heels. And we're gonna reach it out and we're gonna add a little side to side wiggle. Good, let's bring it up to hands and knees. You can also do this standing or just in a kneeling position. Shoulders down, we're gonna do up, squeeze together, pull down, and push. So we're doing shoulder circles, shoulder rolls with our shoulder blades. Our elbows are straight, our core is braced. You can do this with your arms against a wall, so palms against a wall out in front of you, or arms out in front of you. Good, we're gonna go the other direction. So now we're gonna lift, push, pull, and squeeze. So I was doing backward rolls. Now I am doing forward rolls. Here's 2. And 1. Let's go ahead and walk the hips towards the heels, come to a half kneeling position, one foot in front of the other. Tuck your tail, squeeze your glute. You're gonna give yourself a nice good pat on the back. Your other hand, we're gonna reach it back and we're gonna try to get those fingers as close to each other as we can. It's okay if they don't touch. We're just trying to get them nice and close. 4, 3, 2, release. We're gonna switch, same thing on the other side. So half kneeling, tuck your tail, squeeze your glute, little push, give yourself a nice good pat on the back. Other hand, we're gonna take it back of the hand up and we're gonna try to get the fingers close. This is one where we don't wanna puff out our chest. That's why we're tucking and squeezing. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. We're gonna pull the front leg back. Come up to a nice good standing position. We're gonna take that right leg, we're gonna step it back, cross behind, try to keep the foot as flat as we can, and we're gonna reach it up. If you need to, you can have your hand on a wall for balance, but whatever foot crossed back, that's the arm that's gonna reach. So we're lengthening from our pinky all the way down to our ankle. 2 and 1, bring it up, switch it over to the other side. So we're gonna step it back, and then we cross, foot flat on the floor if we can. And again, we're gonna lift it up, a nice good side bend. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in, bring it into the center, little shoulder rolls. Let's take a deep breath in, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. Good, one more time, big breath in, and out, and you are all done.